The Bible Walk 31. Leaving Laban Behind by Rob Murphy. I continue walking. Jacob has spent 20 years serving Laban. Years of work, changed wages, manipulation. But now something has changed. Laban's sons are angry over Jacob's wealth, and Laban no longer looks at him the same way. Then God speaks. Return to the land of your fathers and to your family, and I will be with you. Genesis 31 begins with a command. It is time to go home. Jacob calls Rachel and Leah into the field. He tells them their father's attitude has changed, but the God of his father has been with him. Jacob served Laban with all his strength. Laban changed his wages again and again, yet God kept protecting Jacob. Then Jacob tells them of a dream. The angel of God called his name. Jacob, here I am. God told Jacob he had seen what Laban was doing. God remembered Bethel, the stone, the vow, the promise, and now God says, arise, get out of this land, and return to the land of your family. Sometimes staying becomes disobedience when God has already said go.
When God says move,
I continue walking.
when the old season closes,
I continue walking.
change the wages,
Change the deal.
change the way you look at me.
You still cannot change what God promised.
Jacob came with almost nothing.
Now he leaves with the family, flocks, servants, and proof God was with him all along. Rachel and Leah agree. They feel their father treated them like strangers and used what should have benefited them. So they tell Jacob, whatever God has said to you, do it. Jacob acts. He puts his family on camels, gathers his livestock and everything he earned, and begins toward Canaan, toward Isaac, toward home. But while Laban is away sharing sheep, Rachel takes her father's household idols. Jacob leaves without telling Laban. 3 days later, Laban learns they are gone. He chases Jacob for 7 days and catches up in the mountains of Gilead. But before Laban confronts him, God visits Laban in a dream and warns him to be careful what he says to Jacob. Laban has men behind him. Jacob has God before him. Laban confronts Jacob. Why did you leave secretly? Why did you take my daughters away? Why did you not let me say goodbye? Laban says he has the power to hurt Jacob, but he admits the God of Jacob's father warned him the night before. Laban had strength, God had authority. Jacob says he was afraid Laban would take Rachel and Leah by force. Then Laban asked about his missing idols. Jacob does not know. Rachel took the lead, tells Laban to search everything. Laban searches Jacob's tent, Leah's tent, the servants' tents, then Rachel's. Rachel is hidden the idols inside a camel saddle and is sitting on them. Laban finds nothing. Now Jacob has had enough. Jacob's fear turns into anger. For 20 years he has served Laban. He protected the flocks when animals were lost. Jacob carried the cost. He worked through hot days and cold nights. 14 years he served for Rachel and Leah. 6 more for the flocks, 20 years total. And Laban changed his wages 10 times. Then Jacob says the truth. If the God of my father, the God of Abraham and the fear of Isaac had not been with me, surely you would have sent me away empty-handed. Jacob knows why he survived. It was not luck. God saw it. God saw the unfairness. God saw what nobody else saw, and God did not forget. People can rewrite agreements. People can change their minds, but they cannot erase what God has seen. Laban proposes a covenant. Jacob sets up a stone pillar. The others gather stones into a heap. The pile becomes a witness between them. The place is called Mizpah. Laban says the Lord will watch between them when they are apart. But this is more than a peaceful goodbye. It is a boundary. Laban warns Jacob not to mistreat Rachel or Leah. Both men agree neither will cross that boundary to harm the other. God will judge between them. Jacob swears by the fear of his father Isaac. Then he offers a sacrifice on the mountain. They eat together and spend the night there. Morning comes. Laban rises early. He kisses his family goodbye. He blesses them. Then Laban turns around and goes home. 20 years end. Genesis 31 teaches me that God sees what happens in seasons where I feel stuck. He saw every changed wage, every long day, every cold night. every unfair demand. And when the time came, God did more than tell Jacob to go. He protected the exit. Sometimes God blesses me inside a difficult season. Sometimes He tells me the season is over. And what He does, I cannot keep living like I still belong to what He told me to leave. Jacob has crossed the boundary. Laban is behind him. Home is ahead. But home means something else is waiting.